So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and right now we have a big trade on the S&P 500, the US 500. So let me show you guys how I got this trade. And as you can see, I just entered my buys now. I just took my buys now, and I hope it really goes my way because it's one of the biggest trades I'm gonna take this month. So I'm gonna hold this trade for the whole of June. Today is Monday, the 3rd of June. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So I've been looking for these buys, man, from April. As you can see, early April this year. I saw price rejecting this area for quite some time. As you can see, quite a lot of rejections before it went to the upside. So this price acted as my support. So I waited for the market to correct towards the price and reject this support in a form of an impulse move to the upside. It did not happen. As you can see, price just shot to the downside and respected this trend line here, this main trend line here. So I waited once again. It's a waiting game, as you guys know. So I saw this beautiful structure being formed here. Look at this. I saw this beautiful structure, and all I wanted was for price to break this beautiful structure to the downside in an impulse manner. So it did not happen. As you can see, price just continued to rally to the upside. Okay, it's fine with me. I saw this area here as my resistance. So when price broke, I waited for price to come and retest the area in a corrective manner. As you can clearly see right here, that's what happened. Price came back, broke the resistance, and then came back to test the resistance in a corrective manner. Now, when the resistance, the resistance is now the support. So when it's tested, to confirm that this is valid, I need an impulse move to the upside. So look at this move. Look at this beautiful impulse move to the upside that took place on Friday by closing bell, I think. So it did happen. We have an impulse move to the upside, and this morning, Monday, I'm taking my buys on the S&P 500, and my stop loss is right below the impulse move. So I am heading towards 5.530. Now I got this price just by I don't know. I use this strategy a lot, and it seems to work. I look at the high of the structure and the low of the structure, and this is how I get my price using the part here. This is how I get my targets for my many trades, and it works like a charm. So I use this ghost pattern, they say it is. So I got 5.30 target, so I'm heading for 5.30 with the S&P 500, and so far it should be a good trade. I'm gonna hold this for the rest of June, and the same stop loss. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. 5.330 should be our new high by end of June on the SPX500. Now let's have a look at NASDAQ, which is like the same thing, the same setups. I mean, so as you can see right here, I was looking for price to give me some sort of a rejection at the support level and to push to the upside, but it did not happen. Price impulsed to the downside. Now when it broke this support area, I thought, oh, NASDAQ is about to collapse. NASDAQ is about to collapse inside this SPY. As you can see, this is a corrective structure to the upside. So I thought NASDAQ will give us a huge sales here, but I saw no impulse moves to the downside. I saw no sign of sellers here. Price just impulsively broke the resistance and it failed. It's a failed sell, so I didn't take the sell, and price came back inside the support. As you can see, impulsively broke the resistance, tested the resistance, and I looked for a corrective manner to the downside, something like this. So as you can see, it gave me a flag type of a structure. I don't know what the price action traders call this, but that's what it is, as you can see. So it gave me this structure here, so I wanted an impulse move to the upside, so it did not happen. As you can see, price impulsively broke, but it was a fake breakout. We had an impulse move to the upside and a bullish engulfing candle. As you can see, this is where I took my buys on the NASDAQ, and same as the S&P. My target what was the bar thing. Yeah, the bars pattern. So same as the S&P, man, I look for my target to be somewhere around this area here. So I rounded the price up, which gave me 19.700. That should be our new high on the NASDAQ. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a long trade. It's gonna be a very, very long trade. We're gonna see what happens in a couple of days. I should update you maybe after 2 weeks on this trade, and yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Two of the biggest trades I took this month, this early June, and I look forward to winning these trades, man. It's not a lot that I swing like this. I mostly trade intraday. I mostly trade 1 hour charts and 1 hour time frame chart. So for me to take a big trade like this, it's worrying, but hey, let's see what happens, man. I'm gonna update you guys in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, after 2 weeks, from today, the 3rd of June, Monday 2024. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Two beautiful trades. Oh, before I forgot, I was looking at this S&P 500 pivot points. I do use this as my confluence sometimes. So I saw everything aligns with the analysis. As you can see, the fib right at the 50% here. The Camarilla, they call it the Camarilla. This should be the 50% here, and the Woody at the 50%, the floor at the 50%. So it's about to shoot up, guys. The S&P 500 is about to shoot up. It's about to head to 5.530. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. This is a very clean setup, as you can see, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out in a couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to update you guys in a couple of weeks. So I'll see you guys on part 2 of this video.
2 weeks later.
So guys, here's an update on the SPX500 and the NASDAQ trade. As you can see, on my mobile, I took the NASDAQ buy, and we are now at our take profit. So this was a beautiful trade overall, and so it was pushed by the the NFP and CPI. I think this here was the NFP move, and this here was the CPI and interest rate move, the forms. So overall, it was a beautiful trade, and this is the benefits of trading, of taking swing trades. You get to not know what's gonna happen to the news, but have an idea of what's gonna happen. And this trade, I analyzed this trade based on the fundamental aspects of the SPX500. I knew that we were going to have a very bullish month this month, so I took both buys on the NASDAQ and SPX500 because my technicals were very clear on the NASDAQ, as I explained, and also technicals were clear on the SPX500. So this is the SPX500's move right now. We are, I'd say, a couple of days before our take profit hit, but just because the NASDAQ has hit our target, we're just gonna put our stop loss right here for the SPX500 and hold the SPX500 for now. So I'm just gonna come back in a couple of days. By the way, this is 10 days after. This is 2 weeks after we took this trade. So I'm just gonna come back with in a couple of days and update you guys on the SPX500. The NASDAQ target hit, beautiful trade, as you can see, man. This was a beautiful trade, and 2.7 USD, as you can see on my ECN account, man. This is beautiful, and looking to hold the S&P 500. I'm going to tell the guys to keep holding the S&P 500. I didn't take the trade, as you can see. I only took the NASDAQ trade, so I believe I'm not sure of what the fundamentals. I'm not sure of the fundamentals this week or in 2 weeks. But I think this interest rate, but retail sales, and I'm not sure of GDP. But then the dollar should just keep dropping for now, man. We need the SPX 500 to get to our target, and this was an overall beautiful trade, man. NASDAQ target hit, SPX 500. I will update you guys in 10 days or in a week, 5 days from now. Or if we hit our TP, I will just come and update you guys on this trade and this video. So I will see you guys on another part of the video where I update you guys on the SPX 500.
The next morning.
So here's an update on the SPX 500. Yesterday we put our stop loss on this low here, and price just continued to push to the upside. So we are a few pips away from our take profit, and I'm just gonna wait for New York session. Hopefully there will be enough volume to push this trade towards our final take profit. Beautiful trade overall, and I just got out of this trade. Actually, I just thought I should share with you. I just got out of this beautiful CAD Swiss trade, and here's how I managed to take this beautiful sell. So I saw this descending channel here, and remember, whenever a channel is valid, how do you see that the channel is valid? Price reacts on the channel. So whenever this channel is valid, where the channel has started, which is this area here, is my area of significance. So I marked this area here, waited for price to come back below this area, test this area, and I knew that we have enough volume for sellers to push to the downside. So it happened exactly as I expected. So I thought, when I saw this beautiful channel also here, I thought price would do something like this. this is price reacting to the channel. This makes this channel valid, of course. So I thought price will come back and give me a break above this, which is then a resistance. So I'll break above, test, and I would then take my buys. But instead, price just gave me this beautiful channel and broke, but did not find enough buyers here to push to the upside. So we broke below, tested, and as we tested, you can see that we tested in a corrective manner, which doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter how we tested, but then the point is that we broke below, we tested, I took my sales, and we headed all the way to the downside, and this is actually how I got this trade. Now what I'm looking at now after this is a valid channel also. This is my area of significance where the channel has started. So we could see something like this, price going all the way above the resistance, which then acts as a support, and then a test, and then a push further to the upside. So a test can be a test like this, or it can come down testing in a corrective manner like this in a channel, and then price just continues to push to the upside. So I just use this strategy in a lot of pairs, as you could see how I analyzed the SPX500 and the NASDAQ there. So overall, this was a beautiful trade too. 5-minute trade, as you can see, also visible on the 15-minute, quite visible, of course. So I will update you guys on the SPX500 by this New York session, or just when my take profit hits.
Several days later.
So here's the last update on the SPX500. Eventually our target got hit, and right now it is reversing, as you can see. So we are out of this trade, we are out of the NASDAQ trade and the SPX500 trade. So the dollar is gonna be happy about this one. So I'm just gonna wait for other opportunities, but I don't think I'm gonna be taking any swing trades this month. We are now getting into, is it June? July. We are getting into July now, so I'm not gonna be taking any swings because I'm a trader who doesn't overlap my trade. When I'm in a long trade, I don't take smaller positions, or I don't day trade at all. Sometimes I do, but I don't like doing that. So that's about it for the SPX500 and the NASDAQ swing trade. See you guys on the next live trading video.